House of Representatives dissolves joint committee investigating importation of adulterated petroleum products.
And on Good Morning Nigeria today, we shall assess the impact of the protests and economic implications.
"48 hours after President Tinubu's appeal to calm frayed nerves over the ongoing nationwide protest, protesters are seemingly adamant and resolute as demonstration enter day 6.
Now, the protests, which began on August 1, have reportedly taken a toll on economic activities, with property destroyed and lives lost.
Yeah. Although the extent of the damage is yet to be ascertained, observers believe several billions of naira have been lost.
Now, from Amnesty International, about 17 persons are reportedly dead, with the fatalities occurring in Abuja, Kano, Kaduna, Jigawa, and Yobe states.
In the past 6 days, several states, including Plateau, Kaduna, Kano, Yobe, Borno, and Katsina states, have either imposed 12-hour or 24-hour curfew following widespread looting and destruction of property by criminal elements who have hijacked the protest.
The widespread disruption of economic activities and the imposition of curfews have reportedly caused repercussions to business owners and business activities, with many losing the power to feed their families adequately.
Unfortunately, commercial organizations are not left out, as most of the usually bustling banks in Abuja metropolis did not open for business Monday. Today, we focus on nationwide protest and economic implications, as our area of guest will give us more perspective. I am Ademola Adeoye. Welcome to the program.
And you know, many people have termed the protests as hunger protest gone wrong, as many become hungrier. It's, so if you like, double wahala.
Very unfortunate, actually.
All right, I'm Yanray John. I join Ademola to welcome you to the program. We're live at the network service of the NTA, watching you right here in our studios in Abuja. The complimentary newspaper review will be part of the program, but that's in a moment. Let's, for now, join Zenere Digbum to find out what's trending in the news this Tuesday morning. Zenere, good morning to you.
Good morning, Yanray and Ademola. And here's the morning news. President Bola Tinubu has directed security agencies to remain resolute and stand against any individual or group of persons trying to undermine the sovereignty of the country. This was at an emergency security meeting held at the State House.
For those of them flying flags, if you see a lot of them are kids being pushed to do that. We're following up with those ones that are sponsoring them, those that are pushing them, because you know the flags were also made. We identified those areas and we're going to take serious action against that. The president is clear on his instructions on for us not to accept anyone that wants to disrupt the peace and tranquility of Nigeria.
Meanwhile, the Russian embassy in Nigeria has exonerated itself from the alleged display of the nation's flag by some demonstrators in the country. The embassy, in a statement in Abuja, says the government of the Russian Federation, as well as Russian officials, are not involved in these activities and do not coordinate them in any way. The statement emphasized that Russia does not interfere in the domestic affairs of foreign states, including Nigeria. The embassy says Russia respects Nigerian democracy and believes that peaceful demonstrations in conformity with the Nigerian law are a manifestation of democracy. It further declares that the intentions of some protesters to wave Russian flags are personal choices of individuals and they do not reflect any official position or policy of the Russian government in the issue. A peaceful atmosphere is gradually pervading ancient city of Kano in the aftermath of violent protest, which led to the imposition of curfew by the state government. And business and other commercial activities are yet to pick up.
I came out at 8 a.m. and I'll be going back home at 2 p.m. All we want is to get everything back to normal.
The House of Representatives has dissolved its joint downstream and midstream committee investigating the importation of adulterated petroleum products into the country. Part of the mandate of the adult committee, constituted by the House on the 9th of July 2024, was to investigate the non-availability of crude oil for domestic refineries, the resurgence of fuel queues and other critical energy security issues. Announcing the dissolution of the committee, House spokesman Akin Rotimi says a new one will be constituted in a bid to guarantee the independence of the investigation. He says integrity, competence and expertise of lawmakers to be selected will be among criteria the House leadership will consider. And a blueprint for the promotion of efficient court service delivery models is underway. The design plan is to raise the standard of excellence in the administration of justice in Nigeria.
Effective court services are not merely about expediting cases, they are about ensuring accessibility, transparency, and fairness. Each of you, in your respective roles, contributes to the larger goal of advancing justice.
And those are the highlights at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Ademola and Iyanre after this commercial break. Stay with us.
As the president of this country, I must ensure public order in line with the constitutional oath to protect the lives and property of every citizen. Our government will not stand idly by and allow a few with a clear political agenda to tear this nation apart. Under the circumstances, I hereby enjoin protesters and the organizers to suspend any further protest and create room for dialogue, which I have always acceded to at the slightest opportunity. Nigeria requires all hands on deck and need us all, regardless of age, party, tribe, religion, or other divides, to work together, reshaping our destiny as a nation. For those who have taken undue advantage of this situation to threaten any section of this country, be warned. The law will catch up with you. There is no place for ethnic bigotry or such threats in the Nigeria we seek to build.